Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making a great side dish. It's noodles with cabbage. Very delicious. So I already started preparing. I have the egg noodles and I'm already boiling the water. I have 2 medium onions that I've sliced up, and I have about 4 cloves of garlic. Garlic is optional. We put garlic in everything. So I have about 4 chopped up. And I have 1 small head of cabbage. So I'm just going to take the core out. Okay. So now, because the noodles are long, I'm going to cut this long. Okay, and then you just do that for the whole head of cabbage. Now we're going to be sauteing the cabbage while we cook the egg noodles, along with the onions and garlic. Okay, so now we have everything cut up, so now we're going to go to the stove and we'll start cooking. Alright, so like I said, we have our water getting ready to boil. I have a pan. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of olive oil. And we'll add our onions. So we'll let these cook down a little bit. And we'll add our garlic. Now we're going to add a pinch of salt. Cover them up, let them cook a little bit. I have it on a 6.5. Alright, so they're starting to get translucent. We're not looking to make them golden brown. We're just looking to cook them. Get them a little soft, because then we'll be adding our cabbage. So I went ahead and added the garlic. Okay, so now we'll add some spices. I'm going to add a little bit more salt. I'm going to add some onion powder. And some garlic powder. And about a teaspoon of parsley flakes. I'm going to give this just a little bit more olive oil. Okay, now that that's mixed, we're going to go ahead and start adding our cabbage. Break it up a little bit. Okay, remember that's one small head. I'm going to add half a cup of water just to get it to start steaming. Alright, we're going to put the lid on. We're going to raise it back up to a 7.5, and we'll let this cook a little bit. Alright, so I let it sit here for about 5 minutes. So let's try to give it a little flip. Okay, we're going to cook this down so it's completely wilted. So we're just going to keep coming back, flipping it until it's done. Okay, put the lid back on, let it go another 5-10 minutes, and we'll flip it again. Okay, so let's give it another check. So once it's wilted down, you can leave the lid off and then cook out that little excess water. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that melt down and then mix that up to incorporate it. The butter's nice and melted. Now we just want to give it a really good mix. Incorporate all that butter. Okay, it's wilting down nice. There's still a lot of hard pieces left, so we're going to cover it again, cook it down for another 5-10 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to leave the lid off. We're going to let it cook down. I'm going to add some paprika to the top. About a teaspoon. I'm going to go ahead and add some more onion powder and garlic powder. The water's just starting to boil for the noodles. So we're going to give this a good mix. So this is actually a Depression era recipe. It's a very frugal meal. The only expense is a head of cabbage and a bag of noodles. Okay, so we're going to let that cook a little bit. Okay, so I got out most of the liquid. So I'm going to shut this off. Still waiting for the noodles to cook. have a casserole dish. I'm going to dump this right into the casserole dish. Okay, now we're just waiting for the noodles and we're going to mix that in. Alright, so I put the cabbage in the casserole pan. So now I'm just waiting for the noodles to cook. Okay, so I drained the pasta and I mixed in the noodles with the cabbage. So now it's that's all that's in here is the noodles and the cabbage that we cooked. Alright, so we're going to put this in the oven, 375 for about 20 minutes to a half hour, so we get a little golden brown on top. Get a nice little crunch going on top of it. So this is how it looks all mixed together. It's really great when you can eat it like this at this point. It is done. But we like to put it in the oven and get it nice and crispy on the bottom and on the top. It's so delicious. And here we have it. Nice and golden brown. Little crispy noodles. Noodles with cabbage. It's absolutely delicious. Give this recipe a try. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.